question it is. I would urge you, please read requirement and scenario once. Then I will start it. Be quick, please. Read it. Fitzharris. Calculate in percentage terms the result of hedging strategies that are being consolidated for $48 million loan. If central bank base rate increases to 4.1% and falls to 3.3% or fall, your calculation should demonstrate the rate at which payments between counterparties should be made. 13 marks. This is the calculation, and the second part is comment on the result of your calculation and discuss the advantage and drawbacks of for Fitzharris company if interest rate swaps of compared with traded collars. Now, so students, a very interesting question it is. We are going to solve it. Yes. Fitzharris is a large construction company. Its treasury department uses a variety of derivatives regularly to manage interest rate and commodity price risk. Project today's date is 1st August. Fitzharris plans to borrow an amount of $48 million on 1st December to finance a major construction project for a period of up to 3 years. Its Treasury Department has decided to hedge the risk associated with its borrowing, as there is some uncertainty about interest rate will move over the rest of this year. The current central bank base rate is 3.57%, but prediction in the media suggests that it could rise or fall by 0.4%. Both options, rise or fall by 0.4%. Fitzharris can currently borrow funds at floating rate of central bank rate plus 50 basis points. Yes. Fitzharris Treasury Department is considering hedging the interest rate risk by using interest rate swaps through bank, a collar on options on interest rate futures. Swap. Fitzharris Bank has found a possible counterparty for swap with Fitzharris. The counterparty can borrow at annual floating rate base rate plus 130 basis points or a fixed rate of 4.8%. Fitzharris Company's bank has quoted it a nominal fixed rate of 4.6% for its to be borrowed. The bank would charge a fee of 5 basis points to each party individually to act as the intermediary of the swap. Both parties will share equally the potential gain of the swap. So they have given the, yes. What is the interest rate the Fitzharris can borrow? Floating rate. Okay, we'll see. The caller information is given. Both options and futures and options are assumed to be settled at end of basis is assumed. Okay, this is the rate of detail of caller. Just 1 second, please. So here we are. So Fitzharris. First of all, swaps. We're going to solve for that. Okay. The first thing is swaps. So Fitzharris company counterparty. Fixed rate, floating rate. The fixed rate is here. For Fitzharris, 4.6%. And for counterparty, it is 4.8%. Floating rate for counterparty is base rate plus 130 basis points, 1.3%. And for counterparty, for Fitzharris, this is base rate plus 0.5%. Okay, so combinations. So combinations. The first combination is counterparty borrows at fixed rate while Fitzharris borrows at floating rate. This is the first combination. The other is Fitzharris borrows at fixed rate and counterparty borrows at floating rate. So two combinations are here. This is the combination. So cost of each combination. Is this yellow? It is base rate plus 5.3%. Base rate plus 5.3%. And here, base rate plus 5.9%. Now, the next is, what is the saving? 0.6%. The difference between the both. That is the saving, QSD. Quality separate differentials. Now, so fix again Fitzharris and counterparty. Share of saving. They say they both share equally the potential gains. You can see. Yes. Same is here. Swap fee, 0.05%. 5 basis point the bank will charge. So net saving will be same here. Now, if there is any confusion up till now, you can ask. I will be happy to assist you and explain you. Next. The next point is we have to arrange. Now we have chosen this is the cheaper option to borrow from bank. This is expensive. So cheaper option. So yeah, we will be right here, swap arrangement. Fitzharris and counterparty. So payment to bank. So Fitzharris will pay to the bank base rate plus 0.5%. Okay, this one combination, best combination. And they will pay 4.8%. So preferred price will be here. So preferred price for Fitzharris is otherwise, that is 4.6%. Because here they are borrowing from the bank this rate. So after swapping, they will come at this. They want swap. And for this will be base rate plus 1.3%. Yes. Net of saving cost. This minus this. And base rate plus 1.05%. Any confusion? Any point? So come here. Net cost. For Fitzharris, this will be negative this. And for this, base rate plus 1.05%. So swap fee, negative 0.05%. Same here. Cost without swap fee. So here it will be minus 4.3%. And here base rate plus 1%. cost without swap fee. Now, payment from who will pay base rate? Fitzharris will pay or counterparty will pay? You will tell me. Who will pay the base rate? Fitzharris will pay or counterparty? Now swap is going to happen. Tell me. Who will pay? No response. Who will pay if you do not do this? If you do not know this, you can't do the swap. Yes. Counterparty will pay because their net cost is in base rate. So they have to pay, and Fitzharris net cost is here. They have to receive. That this is cancelled from counterparty to Fitzharris. So base rate will be received, and here base rate will be paid. Now, so counterparty have now Fitzharris has to pay. And this is the balancing figure. I write this balancing figure for your understanding. In exam, you need not to write it down. So you see here, base rate cancelled, negative 0.5. We want negative 4 point. So 4.25% it will pay. What is this difference we have not calculated correct? You see, one calculation can create a problem. Everything else is fine. So 4.3 and 0.5%. So it is 3.8%. This is the balancing figure. It is minus 3.8%. Wait, it is clear. Yeah, payment from Fitzharris to counterparty. Base rate cancelled. 4.3 minus 0.5%. It is 3.8%. Yes. It will pay and it will receive. That's simple. Yes. So that's it. Both sides are balanced. So I hope it is clear. Only the calculation issue was I was calculating it this amount wrong. So this balancing figure balances both sides. So this is the swap. Okay, this is the swap. Any confusion? Any problem? Any confusion? Any problem? Only one issue was there, the balancing figure. Yes, please. Now, the next is swap, caller. Students, what is caller? We know that caller is you buy one option and sell the other option. So here they have to borrow money, 48 million. So here will be the borrower caller. Means you have to buy put option and sell call option. You have to buy put option and sell call option. So this is the explanation. Now here, come here. The transaction date is on 1st December. Need to borrow. And 48 million. So December caller, December put option. So here, company needs to borrow 48 million on 1st December. So there will be borrower's caller needed to hedge this situation. So they will buy put option for December and sell call option for December. So, but first of all, this is interest rate on future. Interest rate hedging, basically. Option on interest rate future. So December future, the current price. So we need to calculate basis. So current spot today, spot. They said currently the base rate is 3.7%. That is equal to 100 minus 3.7. This is the base rate. So what is the basis? Yes, future, December future price. They said that it is priced 95.85. So basis, spot minus future. What is the date today? 1st August. So unexpired basis. So 1st August till December. August, September, October, November, December. 5 months. So 1 by 5 into this. This is unexpired basis. Now, the point is, they say that interest rate may rise by 0.4%. They said 0.4% to 4.1% and become, yes, this is the case one. Interest rate may become this. So spot rate will become 4.1% is equal to 100 minus 4.1. This is the spot. Now, so closing future price. Closing future price. How it is calculated? We know that. If you remember the formula, future is equal to spot, basis is equal to spot minus future. We need future. So spot minus basis. So that is equal to spot minus unexpired basis. This is the closing future price under the circumstances. On the other hand, case 2, interest rate decreased by 0.4% to and become 3.7%. So spot 3.7% is equal to 100 minus 3.7. So closing future price, spot minus unexpired, same we have done here. Here closing future price will be different because spot is different. Yes. Two cases. Now, students, now we have to arrange caller. Are you sure? Oh, you are right. So 3.3%. Okay. Thank you. It is 3.3%. Done. Thank you. 3.3%. So closing future price is here. Now, caller, they have to buy put. At this put will be at high price. Sometimes they have not, here they have identified that they have not given this premium for put at this excess price. They've not given. In exam, they may have given these all 4 premiums. We have to figure out put will always be higher price. Put will always be higher strike price. And in the case of caller, the put option will always be the higher exercise price. Higher means which have higher interest rate. It has higher interest rate as compared to this. So buy puts and sell call. Put at 95.75, 96.25. So these are the exercise prices. Okay. Now here is the future price. So future price is here. under these circumstances. Now, who will exercise? Who will exercise? Now, focus. We cannot decide it easily. And I always say, do this. And we can delete it later on. Put option. We have to pay. We will exercise. Through exercise price, we are paying more. No. We will not exercise because through exercise price, we are paying more. Here, we have sold call. Other party will exercise. They through exercise, they are getting this. They have to get. They will not exercise. No one will exercise. So gain or loss? No gain or loss. No gain or loss. So we will say that, we'll explain it. Fitzharris will not exercise the put option. Put option as its cost is a higher through put option than future market price. And same is that. Through put option and other party will not exercise call option as their income is less through exercising the option than future market income. Yes. So now actual market. The cost of loan to Fitzharris. Focus. There is a 48 million loan. And Fitzharris can borrow at base rate plus 50 basis point. So base rate is now this plus 50 basis point. This is the rate Fitzharris can borrow at. Okay. Now, and then premium, option premium. Option premium. Net premium. They have to buy put. They will pay this minus 0.211%. And they will buy call. They will, when they buy call, they will buy put and sell call. When they will buy put, they will pay this. Sell call, they will receive this. Yes. This is the net cost. So net cost, that is equal to this plus this under this option, under this collar condition. Now the other condition is here. If interest rate decrease by this, Now we can enlarge our screen because all data we have here. Now, one thing I missed, just coming to my mind, we need to calculate number of contracts here. Okay. Okay, students, same will be here. Buy put, sell call. Exercise prices are same. This is calculated. Yes. Exercise prices are same. Now, future price that is equal to this. So 100 minus this. So who will exercise? No. Why? Because they are paying higher through exercise. They will, yes. Why? Because they are getting more through exercise price. Other party will exercise. The option, the call, yes, this call option, as they will be getting more through exercise price than future market. Yes, they'll be getting more. So yes, gain or loss. Exercise will not be, so loss. Here is the loss for the company. Loss. Because other party will exercise this basis points. So number of contracts we need to calculate. So right. So this is 36 basis points or 0.36%. Now, so borrowing cost, so now actual market. So cost, borrowing cost. That is equal to this negative, this plus 0.5%. Option premium, premium is the same, which we calculated here. Loss on caller, negative this percent. Yes. So net cost. Yes. This is the net cost. One thing I told you, I missed it. In the caller, we need to calculate here number of contracts because options are being involved. That is equal to 48 million and 1 million. 48 divided by 1. What is the duration of the loan? Yes, 36 months. 3 years. One loan duration is 3 months. So 576 contracts. Okay, duration is 36 months. Now, because 3 years, so it is done. This calculation is done. So actual cost is done as well. So students, through swap, net cost is 3.5%. Okay, and if the interest rate increases, swap has fixed cost. This is the second part. Comment. Fixed cost of 4.35% for 3 years. Yes, but through collar, cost varies. If interest rate increases, cost will be 4.613%. And if interest rate falls, it will be 4.17%. So, which instrument to be used depends upon the company's assessment of future movement in interest rate. If interest rates are likely to fall, more likely to fall, go for collar. Otherwise, swap is better option. So this is the comment. Discuss the advantage and disadvantage. Advantage and disadvantage of swap as compared to collar. Yes. So advantage and disadvantage. This is quite generic, but you have to try to link here with the scenario as well. So please, I will dictate, you can write. So swaps are over-the-counter arrangements, while collar here are traded collars, traded options. So collar can lead to under or over hedging, which is not the case in of swaps. Second, so swaps are a perfect hedge. Swaps can be arranged for a longer period, like here it is needed for 3 years. While options are short-term hedging instrument. Third point here, advantage. Through swaps here, Fitzharris has confirmed fixed cost over 3 years. So future planning is easy, while with options, cost depends upon the movement in interest rates. Students, you cannot write generic only. You have to link with this is the problem with AFM. Students write generic answer and they say we get the marks. No, you have to link to the scenario. So disadvantages of swap. Here, if Fitzharris enters into collar, the default risk of counterparty, other party, is minimum. While if swaps are used by Fitzharris through bank, the other party may default. Second, if the party enters into swap, if the Fitzharris enter into swap, it is a must to be fulfilled commitment. It cannot lapse it. While in the case of collar, there are options to lapse and not to exercise it. Option to lapse and not to exercise it. Student